Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, and I want to welcome everybody back because today we're jumping straight into Duet Night Abyss, ladies and gents. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. I hope you guys are ready to have a good time with me today. Alright, so we got a couple of things that we need to do. We got a couple of things we need to accomplish today. Let's go through them. I've been getting tons of comments about Lynn, and for good reason. She is apparently one of the strongest DPS characters in the game right now. So in this live stream, not only will we be finishing the grind for Lynn herself, we've kind of already gotten her Demon Wedge set up sort of ready in the background, but we don't have any weapons for her. So we're actually going to be grinding for some of the so-called best weapons for her. All right, we'll be, of course, building them, testing them out, and seeing just how powerful she can get. Now, it's going to take some time to construct these weapons, so probably the testing will not be happening during this stream. But if I can at least get one of the weapons ready, at least her range weapon, I will start by working with that. And then, of course, later on, we will give her some more shenanigans. So please do look forward to that. If you are working on Lynn yourself, or you just want to see what she's capable of, please make sure to drop a like and hang out in chat. We're going deep into late game farming and optimization tonight, so let's jump right in. Let's go for it. Thank you very much to everybody who shows up here. All right, I hope that more of you will keep supporting my content other than TFD. For those that do, for those that keep the stream on, thank you very much. All right? Okay, let's have a fun time. Support more Duet Night Abyss content. Okay. Super chatters will get music and love, and we got some new tunes as well. All metal, all heavy. So there we go. Okay, goal started. Let's begin. Oh, that's right. I haven't tweeted yet. Sorry, this always takes me a second, but I always like to make sure that I tweet and tell my own Discord that we're live. Gotta always tell the fam, you know? Okay, first to the fam, then to the tweet.
New subscriber detected.
Oh, new subscriber already? All right. Welcome to the show. All right, I hope you hit that notification bell button. And please do support my streams, all right? The day that we get to 200 viewers per stream, no matter what I'm streaming, all right, will be the day that we get a chance to showcase everything to you guys and also do cash giveaways, all right? Because I want to bring more games to stream. Right now, I'm a bit limited in my selection, so I try to go where people will watch, but, you know, the day that I can just showcase anything would be awesome. Okie dokie day. Now, while we get the tweet ready, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay. Hello, Don. Well, DMAX speeds, make sure to tune in when the game launches to find out, all right? I will not be answering questions about other games right here because this is a Duet Night Abyss stream, DMAX speeds. So what you need to do first is make sure you are a regular at my streams, make sure you're always supporting my streams, and then we can talk about other things. But if you're just a viewer that just comes in once in a while, I'm not going to answer questions about other things because that's not fair to the people that turn up for Duet Night Abyss, all right? So please make sure you're fully supporting the Robot Nation before you ask questions outside of what is being streamed. Thank you, sir. Okay, we are good. The tweet has been sent into the Abyss and we are ready. So, let us begin today. As always, we start out first by heading straight to the defense mission. Why? We need coins. We constantly need coins. Now, I'm going to use a different loadout for now. Okay, we're going to use the attack rush style loadout so that we can just barrel through this fast. Hey, Diotengu, good to see you. All right, and of course, we'll be using some commission manuals to double our gains here. The coins, unfortunately, are one of the biggest bottlenecks for this particular game. Very similar to several other games that have their own bottlenecks, but this one, yeah, it's definitely 110% the damn coins. So, there goes my MC, and here we go. I always appreciate the real supporters always supporting. It's very nice of you. Thank you. All right, remember, keep the notifications on. Watch no matter what I'm streaming. You don't want to watch? That's fine. leave the sound on 1 pixel, you can go do other stuff, but keep my streams playing. Alright? When we get to 200 viewers per stream, we start doing the cash giveaways. We're getting there stage by stage. It's a bit difficult to get there no matter what I'm streaming, but we will. I have full faith that we will reach there, so I'm looking forward to it. Keep it up, people. Keep it up. Thank you. Might even treat y'all to some of my new music. Maybe. Alright.
Whoa! Tons of enemies suddenly rushed out. I can't delay my research, so I'll just leave them to you.
Spin. You know, as sad as it is, Sybil is a true disappointment. I had wanted her to be strong, but she actually functions less well than just your standard fox hunter, which means that she's genuinely not a good character. This is a big disappointment because I expected Sybil to be a lot better, but she is nowhere near good enough. Her Thunder Orb is cool, but I think her modifiers are a little bit too low compared to at least Truffle and Filbert. And no matter how much strength you add to her, she's just not all that great. Which is, again, a disappointment. Because if we're talking like optimized builds, which I'm sure we'll eventually get there, Sybil definitely falls far short. Yeah, especially at this mid-game where I've built up every character with whatever we have perfected for now. Yeah. Well, hopefully she'll get a buff. She just needs a buff to her modifiers, I think. And once that happens, she will be solid as hell. Also, don't forget to like and share the stream, peeps. Alright? The more likes we get, the better. But that is an extra thing that you can do if you want to. It's free anyway. But if you hit that thumbs up for me, I'd be very grateful. Hey, Lewis. How is it going, my friend? You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the TFD peeps are going to be real proud of this. Did you know that if you on days when I have that sleepy thing, when I'm really tired on my night stream, sometimes it happens due to my messed up sleep schedule. So occasionally I'll start falling asleep on my night streams and stuff. I've realized if I play Duet Night Abyss, I'm guaranteed to fall asleep on my night stream, but if I play something like TFD, I don't. So I can't believe I'm actually saying this, but TFD is less sleep-inducing somehow, even if you're tired, which is really weird, but you know what? I guess that's a little something in TFD's favor, eh? TFD can now swell with pride. It's definitely going good today, Lewis, you know? Been working on some tunes in the background, some new almighty heavy stuff, and I'm talking real heavy. So we got some of that going. I've been doing a little bit of work on that. You know, preparing some new stuff. Yeah, just a very, very busy day, but, you know, we're getting it going. God, I just love the combat sometimes with my character. Okay, I send both of those into the void. Oh, yes. I'll play some for you free in a little while, Lewis.
tiring. Here, please.
Yes, on to the next. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay.
Your reward. Now, do you want to continue?
Guess we got an extra wave. Whoops. Ah, well. Enemies are now level 75. Yeah, I stand no chance against this. This is about to be a little wild. This is what we call an oopsie. A true ultimate oopsie. How in hell's reach am I supposed to kill this guy now? This is truly an oh no moment because I'm not even getting good rewards. That's the problem. The maximum reward is after 3 waves, then the rewards reset the 3-wave chain. So it basically like advances you for no reason. Hey, Kate, I'm definitely doing alright. Definitely better than last night. I was falling asleep, you know? Didn't get enough sleep, but you know, I slept well, so here I am. How about you today, Kate? How you doing, girl? Somehow we got through it. Okay, just one more, then I can leave. Damn. This is a little bit of an extra dangerous situation, I say that much. unintentionally putting my character through the tough stuff. Oh yeah? Well, I'm glad that my stream can fix your day, my friend. Have a relaxing time while we do some shenanigans. If you ever feel like you want to talk about your day, it's totally cool. You're a regular and you deserve that, right? Of course, since this is a public place, you may not feel comfortable sharing anything, which is totally cool as well. If you ever need to talk about it, alright, you know where you can find me. Now then, back to the ass kicking. I need to get Lynn ready as soon as I possibly can. Die, 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 die. Anyway, this is the last guy. Come on. There we go. Phew. Done. All right, now we can get the hell out of here, and we won't be making that mistake a second time. So as much as the coins are a bit of a bottleneck, you know, you don't want to be going more than 3 waves. Always go 3 waves. 3 waves clear, and then we go. All right, we're going to challenge it again. Why? Because we desperately need the coins. Now, we challenge it again. The enemy resets. That's totally fine. All right. And you know what? Here's a little preview of the ultra heavy stuff. All right. Have a listen to this, Lewis. This is the super heavy song I've been working on. It's more of the Viking Nordic stuff. This is stuff I was working on in the background this morning when I woke up early, because I fell asleep like literally right after stream last night. I wanted to just have a short rest, and I knocked out straight away. Now, that one was a preview of one of my new heavy songs. It's actually called Tears Last Stand. So for those that, the lyrics are not in English, but basically it's an album about Ragnarok. And the idea was that Tyr will have a last stand toward the end of Ragnarok. Oh, I'm sure he will. It is actually possible, yes. There are humans that can. If you've seen Slaughter to Prevail, Alex Terrible can do better than this. In fact, I tried to get my sound closer to Alex Terrible's deep guttural growls, but he's got way more range as well as way more skill. Mine is only an imitation of that, but my guy's identity is unique, and I had to use 2 different vocalists, but it worked out. So Drengirblot, that is my AI Icelandic, well, I guess they're considered death metal slash deathcore slash melodic deathcore. There's no specific genre classification for them, except for the fact that they really do the deep guttural stuff. I would just put them under Viking metal, but, well, Viking death metal, I suppose. But, yeah, Drengirblot, their main skill is the fact that they've got 2 vocalists. So although they can't get anywhere near the skill level of, say, Slaughter to Prevail, they can still do some pretty interesting stuff, and there's some pretty good combinations they can pull off. Yes, it does require a lot of good training, and of course talent and skill is major as well. Some people just genetically, because you're essentially using something called the false chords to do that. Some people, genetically speaking, have stronger false chords than others, essentially. But yes, it is possible. There are actually several bands that do stuff like this. After all, keep in mind that what the AI does is simply a reflection of what humans have already done before. Because how else is an AI trained if not on human content, you know? At some point, they would have to be trained on the sounds that humans have made. And then, from there, of course, the AI can develop and create its own. But the base, the base data, has to come from somewhere. So somebody at some point in history would have done it. AI has not yet learned to go beyond what is possible for a human. Okay, 3 waves pass by just like that. And we got plenty of coins. Now we might need more coins later on, but I don't like to consistently do one thing. So we will now exit out of this. We probably also need to harvest some gold. So that'll be next on my list. And once again, a major thank you to everybody who's keeping my stream on. All right, remember to keep those notifications up, keep the stream on, and all right, if you could, like the stream. But I leave that as an extra because I'm already happy enough that people are keeping the stream on. All right, that's that.
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good. It seems hatred hasn't completely collapsed.
I don't want to choose yet. I still got 12 days. Collected everything. Good. I do not have enough gold. Gold then. Before we go off and get more. Greetings, High Rise. How are you doing, O Riser of the High? O High of the Riser. Let's use the MC attack rush. Let's go. This is the place to use my commission manuals. Must double gold. Because it's going to cost you about... Oh, well, sorry, not you. Going to cost me 280,000 gold to construct the new weapon, which is the standard price. So lots to do. I remember the initial stages of TFD were just like this. We used to go to the outpost and farm everything. Yep. One run nets you, if you use the commission manuals to double your gains. One run will net you about 300,000 or close to it. So it's not actually too difficult. Plus you get tons of materials and excavations, so I'm not too worried. Just gonna get what I need and go.
There's another spot over there that needs a look. I've marked it for you. Just head over and I'll set up the excavator.
That sounds wild.
Excavator deployed.
Even if you like exercise, you must not injure yourself.
If it stops moving, find some excavator.
How did you
modules
tear
and feed it
your
enemies.
bicep, buddy? That's wild. I'm sure it's getting better, but still, how on earth did you manage to get that injury? If you don't mind me asking. What in the hell? I realized I could not jump through that area. I tried, not from lack of trying, but I kind of wanted to.
No violent punch.
Mr. Your boy, if you're not here to support me no matter what I'm streaming, then you will not be welcome at my streams at all, okay? Asking where is this game when I'm streaming something else is considered extremely rude and disrespectful, and you will immediately be chat banned for 24 hours. If it happens again, you'll receive a permanent ban from my channel. Alright? If you support me as a creator, you should be supporting me no matter which game I play. So if you're not interested in Duet Night Abyss, then I'm sorry, but you will not be welcome at my channel, period. If it's due to exercise and not work related or something like that, then bro, you really got to take care of yourself. High rise. Wanting to get fit, wanting to get strong is a great goal, but you must never push yourself beyond your limits. No matter how many trainers suggest that this is a great way to get strong, look, limits are there for a reason. You need to go beyond your limits safely. And especially when you're lifting the really heavy stuff, yeah, you got to be very careful. This is very fun, Mr. Milk and Honey, and the best part is it's completely free. So if you're not trying it, you're missing out. Now, the only downside is that it's not on console. It's only on PC and mobile right now, and the mobile app, as far as I know, has improved. I don't know if it's fully fixed right now, but it definitely has improved. However, it's only on PC and mobile for the time being. So yeah, you should try it. If you like TFD, you will love this. It was a chat mute, Mr. Adam. And it's nothing to do with that. It is the way in which it was asked is disrespectful. Now, if anyone has a problem with that, then I too will remove them from my channel permanently. So let's keep that in mind, all right? If you're not here for me as a streamer, you're not here to be respectful about what I'm streaming and to enjoy my content no matter what I'm streaming, then I will certainly remove or ban the individual without worry or consequence, because that's not the kind of person I want in my audience. The only people I want in my audience are those who are here to enjoy the content that I bring. And if they're willing to support that, no matter what I'm doing, then that's the kind of person I want. If they're only here for themselves, or they're only here for a little bit of this and that, nope, do not want them. And I'm fine with that. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I could be playing something completely different. And they're not going to be there. And if they're not going to be there, then why do I want them in my audience? Besides, it was literally just a 24-hour chat ban. It's nothing serious. However, there will be permanent bans if people keep that up. The thing is, Adam, you gotta understand that in this industry, right, I am a streamer who does stream multiple games. So I want to cultivate a community that will follow me no matter what I'm streaming. At the end of the day, when people, you see, when I have a main game, and I understand that my main game is TFD, but when people come on a different stream and they ask, oh, where's TFD? Like, oh, are you going to be streaming TFD? Why aren't you streaming TFD? When they do that, it's not only disrespectful to the people that are here watching the other types of content, but it looks extremely bad because it's like, what, am I just here to show you TFD content? And most of these people, they don't donate, support, super chat. They're not even channel members. They don't care about me. So because they don't care about me, my mentality is that if you don't care about me, I don't care about you. But then I've got regulars like Lewis, High Rise, Kate, all these people, they come no matter what I'm streaming and they always support. So I want to cultivate that strong community that will support me no matter what, because it allows me to also help indie developers by showcasing new games. It helps me to allow myself to showcase new and interesting things to my audience, maybe not just the games they're used to. So that's the kind of community that I want to cultivate here, which is why I'm strict and no nonsense. As soon as, you know, I see somebody asking about some other shit or talking about some other shit and, you know, I can see that they're not here for me, I remove them straight away. No troubles, no worries. They can always be replaced. I'm sorry if that sounds bad, but it's just the truth. I have no love for a viewer that doesn't have love for me, you know? At the end of the day, if I love you, you gotta love me. It's give and take, you know? You can't expect love if you give no love, right? And listen, even if most of my audience only watches me for a specific game, that's fine. But I'm still going to try and break the mold. That's why I've been encouraging it on TFD. That's why I will continue to encourage it no matter what I play. If they only watch me for one game, that's fine. They will lose out at the end of the day because the real ones will keep following me. Thank you, Paul Bros. Appreciate that. And this is exactly what I've been encouraging. That's why it's been so good lately, because I've been seeing a lot of TFD people. They've been really nice about it. They've hit the notification bell button. They've turned it on. They throw my stream on. They just leave my stream on. Like I said, you don't have to interact. Unless you, except for saying hi, maybe, just so I know you're here. But all you have to do is literally leave my stream on, 1 pixel of sound, ads on, of course, please don't ad block, so that I can get revenue, and you just leave it playing. You can go do your own stuff. You can even watch somebody else, and I won't even care. But what I need is a community that will watch no matter what, that they will turn it on. As long as they're willing to do that, and it's not a big ask, I'm fine with that, you know? And for the regulars that do that, I am more than happy to answer their questions about other games or things like that. But when I see it's somebody that's not a regular, that doesn't actually care about me, they're just here for 5 minutes just to get their question answered or just ask some shit, I throw them out straight away. No point. Because they're not going to be a true long-term supporter. Listen, you can keep it on and literally go watch your own stuff or do your own stuff, Paul Bros. Absolutely fine with me. Like I said, I don't mind that. All I care about is that people turn it on, leave it on. That's it. If people do that, and I can hit both streams, and we get like the 200 viewers per stream, you know, it's all good. I actually do, but only if it's from a regular. If I don't know the person well, or, you know, they just show up for 5 minutes or whatever, nah, hell no. But if the person's been showing up consistently, like Kate, she always shows up on my morning stream. They don't even have to turn up for both streams because, look, everybody's got lives. You can't always be here, but Kate always makes it a point to turn up for my morning stream. She can't make my night stream, obviously, but, you know, she always turns up for the morning stream. Just like Carnival, he always turns up for my night stream, and I know everybody that turns up personally. A little secret about me is that I actually have perfect memory. I just I just sometimes pretend that I don't remember people or whatever because I don't like clout chasers and people that come around saying, oh, you remember me, Asian Robot? Yeah, I do. But I'm not going to let you have the satisfaction of knowing that I remember everybody, you know? But one of my skills is that I do have nearly perfect memory, so I remember everybody. And that's why, like, if I see a person, they've been showing up regularly, they've been showing a lot of love. You know, I don't mean love as in money, but if they're just here. Hey, Austin, what's up, man? You know, if they're always here, they're always around me, then they need to ask me a question. No problemo at all. I'll answer their question no matter what I'm streaming. But of course, sometimes I will refuse. I'll just say like, hey, you know, there's a sponsored stream. We can't really be doing that or stuff like that. But in general, I will answer their questions. But if it's somebody that, you know, just showed up for 5 minutes, you know, like I said, they're not really here for me. They're just here to, you know, get their own answers. Like if I can feel the selfishness from them, then hell no, I'm not going to answer that shit. I tend to have perfect memory. Yeah, I can actually remember most things that happened to me, even when I was a baby. So, yep. Or, well, I shouldn't say when I was a baby. When I first developed self-awareness, I can remember everything from then. So, like, even stuff in kindergarten all the way till now. And yeah, I hope your arm feels better, you know. At least now you learned not to push yourself too much. And Mr. Milk and Honey, I really love the art style of this game. One of the things that drew me to it is the anime art style, and I absolutely adore it. So I love what this game has done. Basically, it's like a second TFD, but I like the system that they have here because what makes this game so great for me that I wish we would have in TFD is actually the fact that we have companions here. Like I can choose my own team, and like the synergies and bonuses of your team can make your gameplay completely different. Like right now, right? What I've done is I've boosted my main character's attack via this companion, Truffle and Filbert. And then Rebecca, she's like the Jaber of this game. So she is absolutely awesome. She will just put down these jellyfish turrets, and she's got the massive AoE attacks. It's like super brutal. So I absolutely love that about Rebecca. And yeah, it just makes this a lot of fun. So I wish TFD had a system like this, because if we could bring along 2 other descendants for every match, like I could create my own synergies, my own style of gameplay. Like I think that would make the game super fun. And rather than having to power scale enemies because every single descendant is like so OP, like they could create more challenging or intricate content that could require you to maybe bring along Ajax, or maybe you have to bring along Lepic. Like there's so many innovative ways that could work. And I think that this game has done that in a unique way, you know? So we can have different supporters. So like descendants aren't just rated. Descendants, lol. I mean characters here in this game aren't just rated. You know what? I'll call them descendants. Descendants aren't just rated on how good their own strengths are, but on how well they synergize with the team. For example, your main character, the Fox Hunter, alright, they're actually one of the best supports in the game, because not only can they create a shielding barrier for everybody, they can boost everybody's damage, and they deal quite a bit of damage on their own too, which is really, really nice. So I kind of wish that these types of synergies would occur as well in TFD or in other games we play. That's the unique strength of Duet Night Abyss. That's what actually makes it fun. And that's what makes it so good to play. Of course, there's still some characters that aren't great, like Sybil. I had a lot of high hopes for her because I like thunder-based, electric-based characters. And come on, she is literally a strong, you know, dangerous mommy. But yeah, she was disappointing overall. Listen, that's okay, Gerald. As long as you do it when you can, I respect that. Alright, of course, I do appreciate those that do it more often when they can, but look, not everybody can do it every day. So as long as you keep the notifications on, you turn up no matter what I'm streaming, I value that. You know, eventually we will get to the 200, so don't worry. Contribute what you can, Gerald, and that's more than enough. I appreciate you being upfront about that. But yeah, look, you're already turning up when I'm streaming Duet Night Abyss, and I know you from TFD. Which means you're already doing more than most of the people who only turn up for the games they're interested in. So I appreciate that. And thank you very much. You don't have to leave it on all the time. Like, look, some people, they can't leave it on when they're at work or whatever. But if you do it when you're at home or whatever, I'm grateful enough for that. Like, most people, they only usually show up for one of my sessions, not both. Because, obviously, during the other session, they're either at work or sleep, family, whatever. It's totally cool. You know, they just throw me on when they can. Some people just toss me on when I'm at work, when they're at work, or some people just toss me on when they're doing some stuff at home or whatever. And that's good enough. Like I said, at the end of the day, you live your life. All that matters is that if you got the time for it, or you got, you know, a device to spare, throw my stream on, then you can go do your own stuff. You can watch other people, you can do whatever you want. There's no limits. But if you support me by keeping me on, then yo, I'm super grateful. That just helps me, you know, make the money I need, and that way I can start giving back to the community as well. Anyway, that's my hope. I know it will not always be possible, but, you know, someday, I'm going to keep going with it until I can. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day today. Okay, this is almost done. Once this is done, we can exit. We only have to gold farm twice today, so thankfully this will be all well and done very quickly. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way, if you haven't already. It's something else that you can do extra for free that helps out your streamer. So you just hit that like button. I'll be grateful. For those of you that don't know what the like button is, hit the thumbs up. All right. Thank you very much. Okie dokie day. Rebecca is still like the massive damage dealer. She's still dishing out all that damage. What a crazy character. Okay, again.
My venom is certain.
We do this one more time and we're good to go, baby. Time to get all that. There's the Portafilthoids. They have the energy modules we need.
Sweet venom going down your throat. Over there that needs a look. I've marked it for you. Just head over and I'll set up the excavator.
Yes, we will head over to the next spot, Explorer Lady, once we're done cleaning up here. Always get the spare nodules that drop from the Portafilthoids before moving on. That will help you. Because you gotta prepare for the next area. It's always good to wait for the first drill to completely finish because, alright, one thing that often happens is that sometimes the third drill will be at the first spot again. It doesn't always happen, but it can happen often enough that it'll be worth your time to wait. So I usually wait for the first drill to fully complete. The second and third drill, you don't have to worry as much, but make sure you pick up the nodules. Because without the nodules, the drill won't progress at all. French Jellyfish is absolutely the best character. She is everybody's #1 waifu, I tell you, because okay, look, I know all of you anime and manga nerds, you all love monster girls, don't even try and deny it. I know it, you know it, we all know it, alright? And effectively, she is a monster girl. Because her backstory, although, like, you don't see it in the main chapter stories or whatever, her entire story is that she creates poison in her body. I think that was the ability that unlocked when she became a daemon. So daemons are characters like my main character and others, who, once they reach a certain age, they unlock magical powers. Only the Charon people, the creatures with the horns in this game, they have those powers. Normal humans, called Solus, they are the dominant class because the Charons are rarer. The Charons are the poor, downtrodden class. But only Charons can become daemons. Normal humans cannot. Now, some humans are pretty strong, but overall, the Charons have the advantage. So, ooh, special objective. Okay, this is one of the rare situations where I will deviate. We gotta rescue the Genie Mon. And this is another thing that keeps the missions in this game very interesting. It's the fact that there are random encounters that will just occur or happen when you're doing your mission, which can spice things up a bit and break up the monotony a little bit. You won't always encounter them, but they're pretty swanky danky. So, I do like the fact that these things occur. Now, Warframe already had this, but TFD doesn't. It's one of the little things that I feel is very, very important when it comes to games like this, and Duet Night Abyss has convinced me that TFD needs this system. If we had random encounters during missions, it'd make repeating the same mission over and over less boring, because we could get extra loot, we could get extra items, things like that. There's a plethora of possibility, which I think that we have missed out on, honestly. So I do hope that TFD will consider that system in future. It would be very good if they did. It's been something I've been talking about since Season 0, but they never listened to me. We have a Discord, but the only ones that get in are those that are like top tier supporters, Joe Jackson. So, for example, people can become top tier supporters by super chatting or donating a lot. Or the alternative is that if I constantly see you showing up to all my streams and content, you're always here, you're always hanging around, saying hello. It took Carnival about 9 months, but he did eventually get into the Discord. The reason why it takes so long to get into our private Discord is simple. Because what we do is that we have a family space. Over the years, my Discord has developed from just like where I hang out with my fans or meet up to game. It's developed into a family space whereby people share a lot about their mental health, personal issues, personal thoughts, feelings, all this kind of stuff. And because of that, we don't just add anybody in there. So, in order to ensure that everybody in there has their privacy protected, and that only people who aren't gonna, you know, like go in there, screenshot, spread shit around on the internet, to ensure that we truly get people who are really down for the family in there, we've made very strict rules for entry. Hey, No Mercy, how's it going? Yeah, my day's going good, though. But yeah, that's the reason why, coming back to the previous topic, that's the reason why it can take a long time for people to get into Discord. You have to be somebody I really trust, or you have to show that you're somebody that's really, really down for the Robot Nation. Literally ride or die for us. If you ride or die for us, then we'll ride or die for you. But I have to protect my people. Well, congratulations, Mr. Milk and Honey. Okay, next wave is here. Okie dokie day. Thanks for understanding, Gerald. Either way, for us, right, the way we feel is that the people who should be in the family, they will earn their place. It's not a big worry. And that's how we keep everybody safe and ensure that the space is only for those that truly want to belong here. But it's a nice chill place. Whenever I need to, I can just talk with somebody in there. So it's been nice. Okay.
Excavator deployed. Remember to protect it.
Now we
If it
just
stops
need this one
moving,
done.
Find some excavator modules by defeating enemies.
Once we finish the 5th wave, we are good. And life is extra good. Then once we've gotten all the gold for today, the next big thing would be to start focusing on forging Lynn's weapons. So we're gonna go gather the stuff we need to make her weapons, the blueprints and everything. And off we'll go from there. Okay, we're gonna wait and hold first, just to see where the final spot turns up. Okay, so the final spot is here, which means there's only one more spot over there. This is why I like to wait until the first one is done, so we can have a much more efficient farm. Pick up the nodules, put them in, and wait. If nothing else, though, I love these excavation missions because they are literally one of the most decent loot farms. Granted, they do take the longest, but still. Hey, Ronnie, and good night, my friend. Get some good rest. Thanks for keeping me on, my friend. Okay. Onward we go. Now that the modules are in here, my companions will take care of everything and I can just chill. Okay, one last wave. I still wish someday we'll get our own companions.
Come closer. Sweet venom poison.
Okay, one there. Nice.
Down your throat.
Okay. There.
Gonna knock you flying.
Greetings, Lady Neo. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you showing up and supporting regularly.
Sweet aroma.
I appreciate that. Excuse me. Just put on Carmex. So, slight choking until the scent goes away.
As
Good for
long
my
as I
lips.
keep
But
proceeding.
anything scented kills me every time. Alright, we got the goal we needed. Ah, you're heading to bed? How dare you only tune in when you're heading to bed. Okay, leave my stream playing at least. And you have a good sleep, my friend. Alright.
Seeking aid from an enemy.
Now, we have the gold, and I believe we have the coins. Next thing is, we are going to need the blueprints. So, let us begin. MC attack rush and dismantle or exploration. Exploration's fine. Let's go, people.
Filbert, let's
Thank you.
Who
Sound
has the
on, ads
sheer
on, and I'll
audacity
be
to
very
waste
grateful.
my time?
Doesn't have to be loud. You can leave it at the lowest possible sound, but thank you, Lady Neo. Appreciate you. Let's go. And this is the wrong team. Jesus. Okay, fine. Wrong team, but we'll just have to work with it.
I found another serum storage point. I've marked it for you. Gonna hurt. You finally got some more serum. This should
Let's
keep
go.
us going a bit longer. Now, where's the nearest serum? I found another serum storage point. I've marked it for you. Come closer.
Okay. Next round. Again. Honestly, grateful. See, this is why I like, and I'm never afraid to ask people. Because if you ask people, they will help. You know? So many people now are actually like, they're not actually interested in Duet Night Abyss, but they're just keeping the stream on. You see, that is the support I needed. So thank you guys so much. The fact that it's happening now, it's brilliant. And if we keep this up, we will get to our goals. You know, it's a long distance away, but everything starts somewhere. Can't be afraid of starting. So, thank you. Now, let's keep going. Just gotta get to the other side. Okay, any luck? No. Alright, fine. We got one copy of the... We got some more copies of these, but... Obviously, that's just one component. Hopefully, they'll reward me with the other components, but it is what it is. Can't be ungrateful, you know?
I found a serum storage point. I'm pretty awesome, aren't I?
I'm gonna kill everything along the way.
I found a serum storage point. I'm pretty awesome, aren't I?
Get lost.
Okay. 3 waves so far, but we still haven't gotten anything yet. But we carry on. The blueprint is most important, but there's other stuff we need as well. We need all the components. So, much like with the Amorphous, you have to kind of get the nanotube, the fiber, all that. Same principle.
Surrender to me.
Okay. Nope, still didn't get anything good. All right, one last wave. Here we go.
Tremble.
I found another serum storage point. I've marked it for you.
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy. Surrender to me. Pathetic weakness.
Okay, start again. Phew.
Victory? Huh, piece of cake.
Yep, challenge again. Here we go. We need the blueprint, we need the trigger, and all the rest. Let's go. The trigger and the blueprint would be best, but, well,
Who has the sheer audacity to waste my time?
I have the sheer audacity to waste your time, Sybil, because I own you. That's right, Sybil. That's right. I own you, bitch.
No violence in a hut.
danced upon
I found another serum storage point. I've marked it for you.
Get lost. Scream louder, then I might show you some
Burn,
mercy.
burn, burn. This is the staircase style map.
I found another serum storage point. You finally got some more
There's one right there. Oh, blueprint. Hey, sweet. Got the blueprint. Okay, let's see what else we need.
This should keep us going a bit long.
So,
Victory? Huh, piece of...
within 6 rounds, we got what we needed. Well, we got the blueprint at least. Now we need to get the rest. So... Praise be to Space King. Okay, we still need 2 of these. Alright. And we cannot forge 2 of them yet because we need more of these crystals. So, time to forge more of these crystals. We will forge 4 of them right now. It'll take about 40 minutes. But once that's done, we're good. So, that's step 1.
Got any foraging
Okay.
plans, kiddo? Hee hee! My hammer is eager to unleash its might.
We need to forge more of these too. Damn. Okay. I will just forge 12. That should be good enough. Because we're getting a little low on those. Okay. Now that we're forging all of that stuff, once the repulsive crystals are done,
A weapon is
40
like
minutes
your
time,
partner.
we'll be able to forge 2 projectiles. Once we have the 2 projectiles, we can get this. So all that remains is getting the pulse frame. All right. Let's go with the MC. Let's go. We just need 1 pulse frame. Kind of like the nanotube, right? Get that and we good.
What? They're using poison gas? That's despicable! Quick, use the serum! They don't
Time
seem
to be a
affected
Jedi
by
Knight.
it either. They must have serum too! I found a place nearby with lots of serum. Let's head over there. You finally got some more serum. This should keep us going a bit long. I found another serum storage point. I've marked it for you.
Yeah, I'm thinking some music. I'm feeling some music.
Down from heaven's height,
Got the frame I wanted. Okay, sweet. Now we have it. That was a good song. Now then, we have all the components we need to forge the new weapon. We just need to wait 40 minutes for the crystals to be done, and while we do, we're gonna speed farm the defense mission. Why? Well, unfortunately there are two bottlenecks here. Much like with TFD, we're gonna need coins and we're gonna need gold. Plenty of coins, plenty of gold, we can forge anything in the game. No coins, no gold, can't forge shit. For now, my gold is just enough. I will farm more with Lynn once I have her, once I can actually play her. But the defense missions are crucial. Because we're gonna need a whole bunch more. I still do love the base rifle though. This is the first rifle you get in the game and it's still so decent. One. Okay, here we go. Buff everybody. Slaughtermelon those guys. Slaughtermelon these guys. Now give me all the loot. Loot. At least this is not like difficult. So from that perspective, this isn't too bad. Okay, here we go. Wait till they come in. Yes, here we go. Slash, slash, slash again. Slash this side. Those who are left alive. Okay, that isn't bad. Again. 1. Okay. They're close enough now. Buff. Slash. 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 And slash. That should be clear. Spam every bullet we have. Okay, there we go. Ooh, got a free weapon holder. Don't mind if I do. Phew. As long as I've got plenty of commission manuals, this is all okay. Two, three. Here we go. Okay, done. And then now we can restart it. You know what? Maybe I'll start making some music while I do this. That way we don't waste time and, well, I can also advance my art form.
I'll get that.
Let's do it. Challenge again. Let's go. Once it starts, I don't have to worry about the first round, so... Time to mess with ultra heavy stuff. Right now I'm working on my super heavy album. So let's see how it goes. Okay, let's try this sample.
This is gonna hurt.
Holy shit. I like this heavy album actually. I was surprised that so many of you guys like the heavy stuff. So I've just been working on this stuff in the background. I'm just trying a couple of different tracks. So you might just hear some samples. If it's not good, I'll just scrap it on the spot. But I find that playing stuff while playing games is a good way to just figure out whether the track is good. Ah, don't feel free not to stop, you know? I thrive off the compliments, right? But anyway, I'm liking the vibes right now. I think some of these tracks will be really, really good because I'm trying to put together the super heavy album right now. I want to make sure it's good, but it's not in English, so like I have to be very careful about how things sound and whether or not it's really good, you know? I gotta be solid on that. Yeah, I like the opening. Icelandic. Because the closest I could get to Norse. I wanted to make like Viking metal, but you know. These are the lyrics. Here's an example. This is the second version of the... Because I made two versions of this song. I think the other version's better. The other version's about to play right now. I'm just trying to see which one deserves to go into the album, so when I finally put it in together, you know, not only do I have to make sure everything sounds good, but I want to make sure it's really solid.
Now, do you want to continue or go back?
So I'm being very careful. This is the one I played earlier. I'm gonna compare the two. Hard to choose. No, I use special tools to first write in English. So once I have the song in English, right? Then from there, what you'll do is I'll use a special tool to get as perfect a translation, because sometimes slang or sometimes certain expressions don't translate very well. So I use a specialized tool to get it to sound more human before it finally goes into the machine. Because, look, the AI can only do what you tell it to do, right? It's called artificial intelligence, but it cannot entirely think on its own. So first you do that, then once you have the input, you have the right input, then you give it to the AI and it will try and perform the song as you requested. So that's what I do. But this one I'm having trouble choosing. I might just ask Baron to help me choose which one is better, because I can't tell. Like the second one, I like the ending bit. But for the first one, it's much more consistent. Difficult to pick. Difficult to choose the ideal. Anyway, give me a second. Let's go check on the forge first. Okay, we got 14 minutes left for the repulsive crystals. Then we can make the new thing. Okay, 14 minutes is not too long. We should use the time to get more coins. So back in we go, and we will hit some more defense. The coins are just too important, so gotta do it. Sometimes I think like I like to just play these songs when I'm streaming games, because one of the best ways to tell whether or not something's going to be good is if you can play it while streaming a game. You know, the game sounds going on and whatnot. If the song is distinct enough that you can hear, listen, and enjoy it, I use that as my gold standard for when something is, I would say, successful. Okay, just gonna play another sample. For those that do not like the heavy stuff, my apologies. Okay, this one's aggressive. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. This one is definitely between those two. So now I've got 2 new songs sorted out for today. I just need to figure out which one is truly the best. But that one I can do with a little more feedback. I'll probably ask Baron for more feedback. Thanks for joining, guys. Now then, time to run around in a circle. Amusingly enough, I've kind of noticed that Baron just missed the heavy session. I bet you, like, on some other day when he shows up, I'll be working on, like, Pop or something similar. And he's just gonna be like, why? Welcome back, Gerald. I am just slashing away at these guys and getting coins. I gotta stock up on them coins. If I could, you know. Like, it'd be a bit too boring if I did nothing but that, but like, I swear, like, I could have a whole session of literally just me doing nothing but coin hunting. And it would not be a wasted session because that's how many you need. This game is wild in that regard. Okay. That's another one settled. Good.
I'll get there.
Okay. Coins are not much, but nobody cares about that. Alright. We've accomplished that. Let's see. Forge, how much longer? Oh, still 7 minutes? Okay. Well, I guess we got time for one more then. I will use every minute effectively. The more that I do now, the less I have to do in future. The coins. The coins. Spin. Spin. Okay. After this, we should be able to forge the new pistols. And then it'll be time to try the new character, Lynn.
Whoa! Tons of enemies suddenly rushed out. I can't delay my research, so I'll just leave them to you.
Yes, get slashed and slapped. Haha. Okay, good. Now.
Research is so tiring. Here, please.
Yes, yes, wave 1 ended. Let's go. Next.
Claim your reward. Now, do you want to continue or go back?
We are continuing Luno Explorer for as long as I have breath in my body. I will slaughter Melon.
The enemies have stopped attacking for now.
No, they haven't. It was literally the first wave. What a lie. There we go. Show me what you've got. Clear that. Ooh, I got one of the pieces for this game's version of a crystallization catalyst. That's good. Again, here comes the last round.
Gonna knock you flying. Return to the misty sea.
Okay. The loot has been collected. Come on, next. That is an exceedingly random statement, Dawn. Are you okay? Are you suddenly in a hostage situation and that's why you're, you know, spouting random shit hoping that we'll notice? Is that it? Because if not, then I will have to eliminate your existence. So why?
Return to the misty sea. Rising to the land. Sweep away.
All right. This is Dawn's personal cry for help. He's trapped in a cave somewhere or something. All right, all clear.
Another step forward. As long as I keep proceeding.
Good, more materials. These coins so far are good. Okay, 5 seconds away. Here we go. Give me that.
My hammer is eager to unleash its might.
Right. It'd take 30 minutes for us to forge 2 of these. Damn. I don't really want to wait. Oh, hammer.
Have you come across any treasures lately? Show me, and I might forge a truly extraordinary weapon out of it.
Yeah, gee, thanks. Blue current pulse. There we go.
Seeking aid from an enemy.
It's
Who's the
time.
target today?
The time has come, and so have I. As for this, I'll just temporarily equip something like this. Okay, we're gonna need to go and get her actual stuff, but this will be good. So you're an absolute filthy weirdo is what you're saying, Don. Fair enough. Typical weirdos.
What a ball.
Typical weirdos.
What a ball.
Well, I guess it's fine. I guess there's no rule against being a absolute strange human. You better be sorry. You better be sorry for existing. Apologize for your very existence, boy.
Listen up, kiddo. A weapon
Anyway,
is like your
all
life
jokes
partner.
aside, let me just forge this. Oh, come on. Shit. Do that. Forge like 10.
You! Here you go!
She's ready. Weapon ascended. Okay. Great. Grab all of this crap and Demon Wedges. Now let's put this together. What can I do with this? Impetus, celerity. We have fold over, penetration, and focus is, I guess, a good one to have. Then I suppose we'll have Rage Trammel. Give it a moon slot. Upgrade that to max. This will work. It should be good enough. So I've got a 40% chance for... LOL! Why is her pose deliberately like this, and why do they let you zoom in? LOL. Well, anyway. It is what it is. Okay. Now the Bloodborne lady is ready.
Who's the
You
target
hear my
today?
neighbors still drilling? I tell you, their construction of their damn home never seems to end. I don't know why. I don't know what they're doing or why they're doing it, but goddamn, it never ends. Yes, yes. What a ball! What a ball! What a ball!
What a ball.
Can I maximize? Nah, I'm not actually gonna maximize. This is good enough for me. It's just a
Who's the
nice
target
little
today?
temporary solution. Okay, let's see what this thing has. Remove all first, please. Thank you. Okay, we're always gonna have celerity. That makes sense. Edge is pretty much par for the course. This is more or less a crit-based weapon, so we'll have that. We want impetus. And last but not least, if we can, we probably would want... Edgeless Blade. Fenrir's Edgeless Blade, huh? Okay, sure. You know what? It's gonna need that. Edgeless Blade maxed. And then I've got 6 more points. If I could just shove something in there worth 6 points, it'd be good enough. But I don't have something like that, so... meh, I'll just leave it. Unless there's really something I can put in there. I'll just toss in Threshold. She can technically face this way if you force her to turn around, but, you know, that's by the by. Okay, now it's time that we adjust the teams.
Seeking aid from an enemy. Good.
Let's put her in there.
Who's the target today?
And she'll use this as her main. She's mostly a pistoler anyway, so this is fine. Selected. Okay, teammates are Krobeka and Truffel. Nice. Greto. Greto Stato. Or, you know what? Let me put in my own Fox Hunter. And let's see how she does. Let me just check up this. I want to check something. Oh, okay. So that's why they use it. Cool. Noted with thanks. Alright. We'll be trying her out in combat shortly. Now, I need to go to the washroom first, so BRB. After that, let's test her out. Let's see what she can do while we farm her real weapon. She needs a different greatsword than the one that I have right now, and I want to actually get my hands on that. Because once I have that, I should also be able to hit trial rank 55, get to the next stage of combat. So BRB, 1 second. Okay, I am back. Now, we need to go to the shop. Oh. Wait, let me collect more stuff. Cool. Now let's go to the shopping. Go for commissions, weapons, pyro thirst. Okay, it's time we get thirsty, people. Let's go get thirsty. All right, we'll buy 30 pyro thirsts. And now it's time. Covert commission, weapon, we can go hedge, exploration, expulsion. Expulsion's probably easiest. Let's use team loadout 4. And now we're gonna select the pyro thirst. Okay. Let's farm until we can't farm anymore.
Let's go.
So, this commission is about taking out the enemies in this area. Easy peasy, time to roll up our sleeves.
Holy shit, that's cool. It's like the restored relic, but in pistol form. Damn, she is shooter. I love that ricochet. She's so cool.
Now I'm mad.
What? Why is her voice line so flat though?
Alright, that should be enough to teach him a lesson.
Now I'm mad.
Let's wrap this up.
Okay, that is the only thing that killed the whole experience for me. Why? Why would you only have a voice line like that?
That's
Nah,
it.
nah, 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 nah. I can't.
How pathetic.
Lynn, bro, shut the hell up. What do you mean, how pathetic? We're doing our best out here. Okay, actually, wait. I need a second. Before we go and do this, there's one more thing I need to do. I need to go forge sand and crystals again.
Kiddo! Hee hee! My hammer is eager to unleash its might.
I have no gold again? You're kidding me. Guys, I am literally broke on gold again. Why? Why am I gold broke 24/7? Okay, you know what? We're gonna do the smart thing. Off we go. Let's go get some freaking gold because we have to.
Who's the target today?
Edit preset team. Lynn test. Save. Okay, never mind. Actually, before I go, I should. I'm gonna go clear these dynamic quests. Anything with a little extra gold and genie mons, I'm gonna grab. I mean, the low gold ones I don't care about, but the ones with the genie mon pace I need. This will just be for like the end game maximizations. Lynn is good.
Not bad. I'm gonna kick your asses.
Why is she so violent? I mean, I like it, but why is she so violent? Such a violent
Hey,
gal.
you're wasting my time.
Well, there we go. That's done. Sure. Keep the stream on though, but thank you. Okay. Let's go get the chaos points because we can. Then we'll go farm some gold.
You asked for it.
I always gather a free chaos point each time. May as well up my chaos rating, right? This is stuff that I don't need or care about. Empathy, I don't need. Collapse tunnel, just expedition select. Okay, great. Oh, so I get the expedition rewards if I send characters on an expedition. Got it. Send. So if I clear it myself, I just get a small reward. If I send people on an expedition, I get the extra. Nice. Battle-worn shadows. Geniemon rescue. Auto-select. Off they go. That's great. Alright, then I'm done with that. Okay, back to getting gold. Now, let's put Lynn in the field again. Let's go get the gold we need. Off we go, hidey hidey ho. It's time for us to get the gold. Don't you know?
Excavator deployed. Remember to protect it. If it stops moving, find some excavator modules by defeating enemies.
Come closer.
Oh, the ricochet shots are beautiful. Love it.
There's another spot over there that needs a look. I've marked it for you. Just head over and I'll set up the excavator. This time.
Okay, honestly, this character feels so freaking cool. It's the ricochet shots that do it. It's just nice. I mean, that's due to the pistol, of course, but God, it just feels really, really cool. Now this is what we talking about. She's a real shooter.
I'm gonna kick your asses.
Oh, a skill doesn't count as a range shot. So if I really wanted to play practically pure range, I could. Okay, that is such a vibe. That is such a freaking vibe.
Destroy.
Okay, Lynn is my main now. That's it. This is just the way to live your life. This is the way to play the game. I can't play it in any other way right now. This is now officially the only way to play this game. I refuse all other methods of playing this game. Wait till she loads up her bullets. I know this may not be for everybody, but God, it's the feeling. It's the feeling of being a gunslinger. It's a feeling that I have missed. This game should have had a Bayonetta collab, because this would be much more Bayonetta or even Devil May Cry. This is the vibe. This is the right vibe. A good solid pair of pistols. Yeah. That's fun. At some point I will. I mean, I've already seen her playstyle, so I feel that, but if I don't even like playing Serena in TFD, there's no way I'm gonna play Serena here. But yes, I'm well aware that Psyche is one of the top tiers as well. She is definitely on my list. But I'm going for literally all of the other top tiers first. Like, after I'm fully finished with Lynn, I'm gonna go for Fantasio. Psyche will be last on my list. But I do recognize the fact that Psyche is very, very, very much so everybody's favorite. But for me, I guess this would be my upgraded version of Delay. I like it. I mean, truly, honestly, I love shooting, so character that lets me shoot.
Destroy.
How could I say no? Now, granted, I am actually supposed to be using her ultimate to get this done, rather than shooting her gun, but it's just so much fun. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, sweet. Okay, that's another wave done. More gold. I must have gold. There we go. All in. I also love her little buff icon down the bottom. It's just cool. Okay, let's head up. Okay, I messed that up. All right, I'm done. And since the other one is here, 2-for-1 deal. Okay. Next. One last wave. But unfortunately, we still have to do another excavation. The amount of gold we need for all this crap is unbelievable. Okay, where is it? That way. Now that I have the nodules, I can go straight there. Okay, all energy nodules in. We're good.
Now I'm mad.
I love how she just turns into a freaking turret. That's one way to do things. She just decides one day I want to become a turret. They told me I could become anything, so I became a turret. Admittedly though, I'm grateful that her turret mode is based on time spent in turret mode. Like how much sanity it drains, as opposed to what I would consider a worse style, whereby you actually have to pay per shot. Now that one would suck. Oh wait, Lepic has that. Yeah, Lepic should pay for wasting my time. And damn, it's as cool as freaking Cassidy's Deadeye from Overwatch. Basically, as long as it's on the screen, it will take a hit. Love it. Okay, this is definitely nice. Or, well, nicer than expected. That means if I get high ground where I can see everything, anything I can see gets shot. Damn. Well. Okay. Wave 5 done.
That's it. How pathetic.
One second before we carry on. Okay. Now, let's see. Challenge again.
Let's go.
The courage in the rot in the sweet arrow. So look, I've marked it for you. Just head over and I'll set up the excavator. Excavator deployed.
Oh damn, I forgot that was that
Remember
point.
to
Oh well.
protect it. If it stops moving, find some excavator modules by defeating enemies.
That was a slight oopsie.
Sweet venom going down your throat.
Okay, I'm gonna let Psyche handle some shit for me.
I think I heard the
Okay,
crying
cry
of
of
a
a
genie,
genie
Mom.
mon.
Let's go rescue it. Sweet venom going down your throat. Rot in the sweet aroma.
Okay, genie mon secured. I think what I also really like is just the sound of this gun. It's definitely the sound of the gun that's selling it for me. The sound of the shots feels weighty. It feels like it's got a lot of heft when I'm shooting, so I don't know.
Now
I think,
I'm
oops,
mad.
accidentally did that. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, it definitely, I think that's why I like this so much. It's the sound of it. Well, I mean, the gun itself is cool, but the sound of each shot feels weighty. Weightier than some of the other guns, at least. And I do like that nice weighty sound when I'm firing. Either that, or the other guns just sound so poor that, well,
No violent contact. Return to the misty sea.
Okay. I'm genuinely enjoying the feeling of shooting so much that I'm literally forgetting to talk. It's that wild. I don't know what it is about it. There's gotta be something about it, but I think it's definitely either a combination of factors. Maybe the sound, maybe the reload animation, but something about this damn thing just feels so damn cool. Definitely my favorite character now.
Pay for wasting my time.
Come closer. Wrapped in this sweet aroma. Return to the misty sea.
I'm gonna kick your asses.
Come closer.
You asked for it.
Return to the misty sea.
I need the, I need those freaking nodules. Okay, great. Put it all in. Okay, great. We got lucky with this setup. Now we can have both of them going at once.
Now I'm mad.
Going down your throat. Go by the
Okay. Hey, Baron. You are late today. And you also missed a lot of the heavy music experiments. I was joking with Chad earlier today, saying that, yes, today when I was experimenting with some heavy tracks, now that I'm done with the Cindervale album, Baron's not here. And I bet you on the day that I'm experimenting with, say, hip-hop tracks or pop tracks, you know, Baron will be here for those, just to supper. The Bloodborne character is actually like my current favorite. Basically, what I like about her is that shooting with her feels fun. And I think, and I was just saying, I think it's to do with how weighty the guns feel. They've got this cool ass ricochet thing going on. And basically her ability is that when she goes into turret mode, so if I go into turret mode right now, I can blast anything that I can see on the map. So she gets faster and faster and faster the longer you stay in, but of course it drains her sanity. So she just, you know, basically does that, which I thought was really, really cool. So overall, yeah, she's a hell of a fun character. I'd say she's definitely a character that I'm really enjoying. Like, genuinely enjoying. Okay. But yeah, genuinely having the time of my life. She just feels so cool to use. So I'm definitely having a very, very good time. Like, I think I will genuinely main this character because she's just solid. This is just the way, you know? The way. I mean, don't get me wrong, melee is cool, but a primarily ranged character? Yeah, give that to me. Especially one that can literally go, what is the equivalent of a devil trigger? As long as I can see it, I can shoot it. It's so freaking cool. Love it.
That's it. How pathetic.
She is dead solid, man. Dead solid. Okay, made back the 500,000 gold. That's a good first step. Now,
Who's the target today?
the target for today is whoever else I need for this crap. Okay, we're going off to the commission capture. To the captura. Then after we go in and do our shenanigans, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get the blueprints we need for her greatsword. I have her
Let's
pistols, her ideal pistols, but I need the greatsword that also increases duration, so that her buffs will last longer. I'm assuming that's affected by it,
The target
and
this
then
time
I
is
can
Sal's stuff, and is not
do
only
more
good
with
at
her.
hiding themselves, they can also confuse their opponents by using identical-looking decoys. Don't let them
Decoys.
deceive you.
Listen, as soon as I find that target's dead.
You
Oh,
asked for
there
it.
he is.
Return to the misty sea. The target has been knocked out. Now seize them before they recover and escape.
Captured.
I think I heard the crying of a genie mon. Let's go rescue it.
Crying of a genie mon. Easy.
Now I'm mad.
Essentially, if you want to play this game but you want to shoot, she's the character for you. Dual pistols, Bloodborne style, yeah. Basically everything everybody wanted. Death from above. And then we do it again.
That's it. How pathetic.
The only thing is that I don't like her voice.
Let's
I feel
go.
like the voice actress tried a bit too hard to sound mean and snarky, to the point that it's like, I actually find her mean and snarky, so I'm like,
The target this
that's not
time
really
is
very
great at
endearing.
armed assault.
But the character
Watch out
itself,
for their
great.
mines and gun
So
stocks.
I will absolutely be using this character, even if I can't stand her voice.
Oh, Daddy. Thought we hit well. Hey, let's sort them out quickly. Together.
Pay for wasting my time.
Target has been knocked out. Now seize them before they recover and escape.
Captor.
Accomplished. Let's get out of here.
I also kind of like the fact that the reload on this is hella fast. It does feel cool. Speed.
Return to the misty sea.
That's it. How pathetic.
Again. We're just gonna run this a couple of times, get what we need, and then move.
Let's go.
The target this time is great at armed assault. Watch out for their mines and gun stocks.
Now I'm mad. You asked for it.
Target has been knocked out. Now seize them before they recover and escape. I think I heard the crying of a genie mon. Let's go rescue it.
Now I'm mad. I'm gonna kick your asses.
Sweet venom going down your throat.
Destroy.
God, I love that.
Sweet aroma.
If they're coming at you, you just literally turret and kill them all. Now that is awesome.
That's it. How pathetic.
Remember, ladies and gents, melee's cool, but there will always be better choices. Okay, one more time, I think should be all right. And we should have enough. Should being the key word.
Let's go.
Spin, spin, spin.
Target this time excels at stealth.
Brian, you're not yet a
Now
regular,
it's
sir.
hiding south.
Make sure you always say hi whenever you turn up to my streams. Well, to my other streams. Alright? Once you become a regular, once I know that you're somebody that's regularly at my streams, I'll allow questions for other games. Alright? All I ask is that you please respect it, because look, at the end of the day, I'm here to stream Duet Night Abyss, not TFD right now. I will be streaming TFD at another time. So become a regular first. Show me that you genuinely care about all my content and all the streams that I have and do. And if you do that regularly, then listen, I'll have no trouble answering your questions anytime. Alright, sir? Please remember that this is very important to me, because at the end of the day, I want a community of people who are here with me no matter what game I'm streaming, not just for their own purposes. Alright?
Target has been knocked out. Now seize them.
Let's
before
head down
they
there
recover
and grab 'em.
escape.
That's where they are.
Quest accomplished. Let's get out of here.
That's it. How pathetic.
Okay, that should be enough for her stuff.
New super chat received.
That's totally cool. Just make sure you say hello so that we acknowledge your presence, alright? But you're still not a regular. To be a regular, you've got to do this for more than a month. I got to see you here. I don't need you to chat, but at least say hello so that we acknowledge that, okay, he's here. Then you can go off and do whatever you wanted, alright? But again, sir, if you want to become a regular, you got to show your presence. You got to be here. At least say hello, all right? Because I cannot tell, all right, if somebody just says, I've been here every day. I don't always keep track of who's in chat at all times, because some people, they'll just come in, they'll just leave, and, you know, they'll go off and do their own stuff. That's totally okay, you know? Yes, that is the system, because I only answer questions for people when I'm not playing that game, all right, if they are regulars. And to be a regular here, you gotta be here all the time. That's what a regular is, all right? And if that's not acceptable to you, then please feel free to watch somebody else, or you can choose not to interact with me or not be at my streams. Because the one thing which I cannot stand is somebody that questions this kind of system. If you're not here to support me all the time, then how can I support you? If you only care about your own stuff and you're not caring about the other things that I do, then how can I support you? It's the same question that I ask all kinds of people. So if you come at me with a sarcastic tone like months just for asking a question, then look, sir, you don't have to be here. You can go elsewhere for your information. But if you really respect me as a streamer and not just an information bank for you, if you respect me as a person, you respect me as a content creator, then you would have no trouble turning up, saying hello when you turn up. That's all it takes. That's literally all it takes. Then, whenever it is time that you need a question answered, I will answer. But if you haven't shown me that you're a regular at all my stuff, why would I go out on a limb for you? Why would I break the rules of my own stream where I'm supposed to be playing this game, working on this game, and you want to ask me questions about something else? That's not fair. All right, so you think about that, Brian, and you decide whether or not you really want to be a part of this community. But don't take a sarcastic tone with me and say, like, months just for asking a question, when these are the rules that I've had since day one. And if these rules are not acceptable to you and you do not want to show support, I'm not even asking you for money. But if you do not even want to show support to me as a streamer, then find somebody else. Plain and simple. All right? Tell you some people. And keep in mind that I answered several of your questions on a TFD stream as well. So maybe think a little bit about that before you decide. All right, anyway, my apologies for that. Let me carry on. Adam, if there's any music I can play for you, let me know. And thank you very much. I appreciate you always being a real supporter, Adam. And welcome, new subscriber. Don't forget to turn your notifications on. Don't forget to turn up whenever I'm streaming. And I'll be very grateful. Thank you, Jaren. Okay. Now,
Who's the target today?
I think I should have enough of most stuff. I just collect them because you never know when the Genie Mons will have a unique trait, Kate. So Genie Mons are basically like an endgame edition. So I'll just give you an example. This is a shiny Genie Mon, right? It's got these trait slots. So if in future I wanted to make this Genie Mon extra powerful, what I can do is I can select a Genie Mon to merge. And by selecting a really strong trait, like I could have slide speed increase, I could have jump speed increase. Like there's a lot of things that you can have, like either for mobility to make your team faster, or you can have extra strength, like support skill cooldowns, things like that. So Genie Mons are like something for endgame type gameplay. And by having unique traits and collecting these unique traits, you will always be able to have, I guess, a strong Genie Mon. So that's why I just collect them whenever I see them, because these Genie Mons, you never know when they'll be helpful to you. Could be like the most common Genie Mon, but it might have a rare trait. So that's why I do that. Now, let me just quickly collect the Silverite as well. Silverite is, wait, did she just swear? Wow. I didn't know they allowed swearing for this character. That is new. None of the other characters swear. Only she does. Lynn's a savage, I guess. Anyway, we are going to collect the rest of Silverite here since we ended up in the pit. And after that, I think we should have enough to go after her weapon. Actually, once I'm out of combat... Oh, it still shows me as in combat. Okay. That's not a problem. We'll just grab the Silverite and go then. We'll go back to Sanctuary after this, and we'll see from there. See you later, Phil. Thanks for hanging out as always. Yeah, just keep picking them up. They definitely won't be harmful to you. I mean, for me, right? If you don't have like the treats and whatnot, I just toss them the free treat, and if they come along with me, good. If they don't, it's good as well. I don't really mind, unless it's a specific Genimon that I really want for a build. I don't worry too much about it. Like, unless it's ultra rare, I haven't even been using my Genimon treats. I just pick up, you know, whatever comes my way. But good to know that you started this. It is a good game. All right, heading back. And now, since Adam hasn't decided on his song yet, I'm going to do the push-ups first. Then I think I will go after her new weapon. Let me just grab this as well. Increases attack for self. Oh my god, it's a 50% attack boost. I am taking that. That will actually help a lot. Okay, 1 second. Only human? Well, I can't say no to that. You know, I'd actually forgotten that track entirely. I was like, only human? Which track is that? Then I realized you're talking about the one from my lo-fi album. My first lo-fi album. But sure. Man, you be liking the sad vibes. Why not? Okay. While we enjoy the sad vibes, let's go pick up our new weapon.
Wake up every day feeling so low. How did my life become so full of sorrow? I try to make some plans with friends, but they don't care though. I don't even care though. I am not the only one, everyone's depressed. So don't put all the blame on me, you should take a rest. Yeah, I'm just like you, I'm not doing my best. I can't put it into words, but I'll try my best. Life is so hard, it takes so long. I don't know if I can be strong. Life is so hard, it takes so long. I don't know if I can be strong. Woke up the next day feeling so great. Sun was shining on my face and the pain was gone away. Told myself I got it made, all the girls will wanna date me. It's so easy to believe that everything is going my way. Next day I woke up, everything was so bad. It's just a cycle and a repeat so fast. Life goes by just like that. I am not the only one, it's just like that. Life is so hard, it takes so long. I don't know if I can be strong. Life is so hard, it takes so long. I don't know if I can be strong.
That's it. How pathetic.
Well, I'll happily play you some more lo-fi bonuses in a second.
Let's go.
But good to hear that you tried it out, Kate. This game, I mean. How are you finding it so far, if you don't mind me asking? But this is why I like, you know, playing more than one game. Sometimes you just get to show something cool to your audience and they try it out as well. It's a good feeling. So thank you for giving it a go.
The client asked us to perfect.
Anyway, Adam, I hope to work on another, I guess it will, I don't really want to do another like full-on lo-fi album, but yeah, I do want some similar kind of vibes, although probably not quite as sad, you know? That's what I'm thinking after I finish my new heavy album. Well, after the metal, then the heavy one, then yeah, I'm thinking about that. There's a lot that I'm thinking about doing, so got a lot of ideas, but it's not enough time to keep creating, because even when I create now, my process has gotten a lot more complex than in the past when I would just churn it out. So now every song, I mean, and that is a fair process anyway, because realistically, when you make the songs, they have to be good, you know? So I'm definitely thinking on what's the perfect way to get my creative process going while also not taking too long to create something new. But unfortunately, time is always a rarity.
How pathetic.
Well, sure, I've got half an hour left. Why not play a couple of lo-fi tracks? A little bonus for my main man.
Got the world in my palm, 12 missed calls on my phone. Life is changing too fast, slow down. I feel like I can change the world now. Got the world in my palm, 12 missed calls on my phone. Life is changing too fast, slow down. I feel like I can change the world now.
One down.
They didn't notice me. I was the chosen seed, screaming out, look at me now. Baby, it's plain to see. No, I'm not one of these average kids that you talk about. Got everything that I wanted, I should be happy, but honestly, feeling so unaccomplished. I let you down, I'm so sorry. I got the world in my palm, 12 missed calls on my phone. Life is changing too fast, slow down. I feel like I can change the world now. Cause I got the world in my palm, 12 missed calls on my phone. Life is changing too fast, slow down. I feel like I can change the world now.
Let's go.
I'm gonna leave to become a man. I'm gonna get rich, take care of the fam. Buy a new crib with an acre of land. I'm a kind of type of man that they said I can't. I've been drinking, I've been thinking, I've been falling off the deep end. Said you love me, said you need me, but you don't know how to treat me. But I'm good, but I'm good, but I'm good, but I'm good, You got a man, what the fuck is you here for? You gon' do this to him? Oh my God, I cannot believe this. You were his, you were mine, and I cannot decide if I should leave you alone. or if I should give you a
That's it.
home. I'm not gonna lie, girl, I'm not gonna try to get you out of my life, girl. If you wanted to stay,
Let's
then
go.
we could be fine. We could have the time of our lives, girl. But you always had a plan B. You always did me so badly, but you were always my baby, and you still drive me crazy. But I'm good.
Move it, or else
But I'm good. But I'm good. But I'm good.
Watch out, the enemy's about to call for backup. Things will get sticky if we don't nip this in the bud. Found one of the soldiers of the Forsaken. The client asked us to prevent finale flare from blowing up, so take it out.
But I'm good.
you asked for it.
But I'm good. But I'm good. But I'm good.
All right. Hope you all enjoyed the bonus tracks. For those that want to support my music, I'm on both SoundCloud, Spotify, all major music platforms. Play my tracks. The more you play, the better. So please enjoy. And coming back to what Kate said, you usually like games in this style. Do you mean like anime style games, or do you just mean like adventure games with grind like TFD in this? I am not quite sure what you're trying to say, Joe, but this is not a gacha game.
That's it.
So,
How pathetic.
not quite sure what you're talking about, but there's the only gacha in this game is for outfits, and you don't even need them. I literally play without the outfits because there's no point. There's only one outfit gacha available right now, and that's for Psyche. Unless you desperately want the ones for Serena and whatnot, but sorry, for Rebecca and whatnot, but you don't have to. Like, the gacha is purely cosmetic only. There's no gacha in this game. And look, dude, I know the text-to-speech screwed you over, but you really got to stop using that from time to time, man, because it's hard to understand what you're saying. But I think you meant that you quit gacha type games, but there's no gacha in this
Let's
game,
go.
and there never will be. The developers understand that what they're trying to make is essentially TFD Warframe. That's what they're trying to make, but they want to make a better version of it that players will play. So other than the fact that they had a lot of issues at launch, which is what caused them so much problems and why they didn't get as large of a player base as they should have, the lack of gacha in this game is actually what sells it for most people. So if you like this style of games but you hate the gacha, then this is exactly the type of game you should be playing, because, you know, this is exactly the experience that you'll get without having to worry about S-tier characters and all that kind of stuff. Just grind for everything. Like, if you can grind in TFD, you can grind here, you know? So, yeah. No gacha. Anyone that even says that there's gacha here, I mean, look, I'm just going to be brutally honest. Anyone that says there's gacha here in this game is a massive idiot. I could choose right now, if I wanted to max out Lynn simply by playing 48 hours in a day. Now, I'm not going to do that, because I still have other content that I want to work on, but I could do that if I wanted to. That's literally what could happen. So it's up to each individual, but there's definitely no gacha here.
That's it. How pathetic.
Fair enough. Understandable. Unfortunately, I swear it butchers what you're saying too much. So sometimes it might be difficult for you to get your meaning across anyway, because obviously I'll try and read everything that people say to me in chat. But yeah, do forgive me if I get the wrong idea or if I don't know what you're saying. Because if you read over what you just wrote over there, it's like are you still got your games, but after I spent $160? Like, I got the gist of what you were saying, but it's hard to understand sometimes.
The client asked
And you like anime-style games, Kate? Nice. I'm actually interested to see about, you know, for me, Kate, the next thing on my list is this Where Winds Meet, because everyone keeps talking about it. Just like how everyone keeps talking about Duet Night Abyss. But let's see how it actually goes, because everybody was talking about Duet Night Abyss, and then, like, not enough people are playing it when they should be playing it 24/7. Maybe it's because they all got disappointed with the poorer optimization at launch, but that's pretty much par for the course, you know? So I don't know. That's why I'm like kind of wary about Where Winds Meet, but since it's an MMORPG, or so it says, you know, and I've been searching for a really good one, I guess I'll give it a fair shake and see whether or not it's going to be anything good for this channel. I have been looking for a solid MMO to really commit to, you know? And there hasn't been one in years. Obviously, World of Warcraft is one of the most sustained, but there hasn't really been a good solid MMO where I could grow strong as a creator. So I don't know. I'll see about Where Winds Meet when it actually drops. Hopefully it'll be something decent. I'm going to keep an open mind.
Let's go.
But unfortunately, I've seen so many games that people all get hyped for, but it massively flops. Like, honestly, this game should not have dropped in the way it did. Like, I would rather they have delayed launch for another 2-3 months just to sort out all the issues. But I guess they are working overtime to at least fix it.
the client asked us to prevent finale flare.
But what can you do? People are people. And even worse, a lot of people are like, oh, I still love my gacha games like Genshin and Wuthering Waves and stuff like that, you know? I don't know, gacha games better. I'm like, are you serious? You like being limited by energy? Like, in most gacha games, I would run out of stuff to do within like 2 hours of stream. Like, you finish your dailies, you're done. There's literally nothing else to do unless you just want to bum around. So, I still don't know how anyone could prefer a gacha game over a non-gacha, because realistically, spending a lot of money just to get a character you want is ridiculous to me. Outfits, fine, whatever. Like, as long as it's optional and not required, I'm okay with that. But here, it's like, this is what I like about it, you know? I can do whatever I want to do. I can get whatever I want to get anytime I want. I can grind this mission as many times as I like.
How pathetic.
Until I get what I need, and I'm good, you know? I mean, sure, I need the, well, the amorphous, all right, which is the secret letters, but, you know, it's still not a bad thing.
Go.
1 second.
Move it, or else you won't live long enough to pay me.
Found one of the soldiers of the Forsakens! The client asked us to prevent
Paid for wasting my time.
Okay, that's clear. Love the fact that my neighbor is like permanently constructing his house. Hopefully it gets done soon. I don't know why he's still doing it, but it is what it is. swear I saw a deceiver, but there was nobody there. Okay, grab this.
That's it. How pathetic.
I respect zero gacha games. I feel that any game that has gacha is just no good because at the end of the day, it's a mechanic. It's a predatory mechanic,
Let's go.
you know, that is designed to strip you of your cash. So for me, I have no intention or desire to ever play any kind of gacha-based game. Which is why as soon as I see a game as gacha, I dip. Unless it's only for like cosmetics that are non-required. Crystal of Atlan was another game that initially had a lot of potential. But the very second I played it, I was so disappointed because once I realized that it was pay to win, and at the same time they were essentially exploiting us creators because they wanted to just pay us less and less and less, I was like, nope, screw you guys. I'm not dealing with that. You know, you guys go be happy on your own. I moved on. Never been happier. Like, I am 95% certain that their game will eventually shut down. I'm surprised it's even gone on as long as it has, but yeah. Their game will definitely have a shutdown soon enough. They're surviving off their like high-profile collabs like Digimon, One Punch Man, things like that, but I have every confidence that it's basically going to be gone. Because most games that have a system whereby they say, oh, gacha is not a problem, but then you are literally required to gacha in order to not only get the best outfits, but the best stats and things like that. It's like, bro, I can't stand that. Here, no need to worry. You just do what you need to do and you're good. See? Got my blueprint already. It's that easy.
That's it. How pathetic.
I'm just seeing if my girl wants a call. Wants a morning call. If she does, I'll call her first. Okay. Let me call her first. Then we'll see what else we need to do. Hey, good morning. Can you hear the construction? Okay, my neighbor is, for some reason, forever drilling and forever making renovations to his house. I don't know why, I don't know how, but he does. Considering the horrendous amount of trouble he's putting me through, yeah, it better be freaking Hogwarts level awesome house of like, you know, the most fantastic shit that I've ever seen. If he can't even do that, I will be very, very angry. My rage will know no bounds. But anyway, yeah. How did you sleep? Yep. Yep. I feel that. You know, I finished stream last night, and last night I was playing Duet Night Abyss. I was feeling sleepy because I was like, okay, I didn't get my afternoon nap. You know what? I'll just take a short nap, and then I'll carry on with my music and whatnot. Just rest my eyes, and boom, I woke up 8 a.m. in the morning. I was like, shit. I even set like a timer, and I just did not wake up. So that was yesterday. I did. Yeah, I woke up at 8, just did some work, and then I went back, copped another hour. Then now just playing some Duet Night and chilling. About to have lunch soon. And you, what are you gonna do? You gonna chill until it's time to prep for work? Okay. Well, you enjoy your chill time, all right? I love you, and I will see you on the weekend because I know you'll be busy most weekdays, you massive nerd. I know. You do your best. Yes. Now get smacked. Get double smacked for daring to exist. Okay. You have a good day, okay? Alright. Love you. Bye. Always call your girl in the morning. Very important. Okay, let's carry on then. So now we have everything we need except for, guess what? The components. So,
Have you come across any treasures
okay, let's
lately?
collect these
Show me, and I
first.
might forge a truly extraordinary
Now,
weapon
let's
out
see
of
if we
it.
can make 2 of these sharpening potions. Yes, we can. We can make 2 of them. Fantastic, right? Except now we're gonna need the gold to make some more gold dust and repulsive crystals.
A weapon is like your life partner.
Oh
You
my
gotta treat it
god.
well.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll make 10 of each. Alright. And then we'll spend the last bit of this stream doing the defense mission so we can finally get more coins. I tell you, this... I love the gameplay loop, but god, the coins are terrible. This is literal suffering right here. Okay, back in we go. But with Lynn, it should actually be fast. So I'm gonna try her out. This is one of the reasons why I got her, because she's got that super attack thing where she can shoot at range. I'm gonna try and see if I can just burst down the waves of enemies with just her abilities. Might work. So let's make good use of this last bit of stream and find out the truth. No, I didn't do a booster this time on purpose.
Now I'm mad.
I normally do, but I'm just like, you know what? I don't feel like using a booster right now. I'm probably going to use it only on the last round. But what I wanted to try was Lynn and see how really good she is. And I have a feeling she's going to be perfect. All I need to do is stand up here, see? I'll wait till they get in.
Pay for wasting my time.
Then once they get in, I have full coverage of the map. Ha 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 ha. Now this is speed farming, ladies and gents. I knew this would work. Just have to get up here.
For it.
I can see you. And if I can see you, I can shoot you. Yeah, this is the whole reason to play Lynn, you know? Now, of course, the big bads, they are gonna cost you a fair bit of sanity to take down, but, well, that's what the rapid fire is for. Now this is a looter shooter.
Wow, tons of enemies suddenly rushed out. I can't delay my research.
Oh crap.
So I'll just leave
Improper
them to
positioning.
you.
Oh well. This'll have to do for now.
I'm gonna kick your asses.
Wrapped in the sweet aroma.
Technically I can't move during this, but you can move with your first skill
The enemies have
and
stopped
sort of
attacking
be a
for
little
now.
bit clever about it. But picking up the loot, I don't have a fellow here. So picking up the loot is gonna be problematic. Okay, wait.
Now I'm mad.
Up top. Here we go. And because she shoots everybody at once, she is truly the perfect AoE. Bang, bang, bang.
Pay for wasting my time.
Okay, everybody except the elite is dead. Yep, this is so fast right now. This is truly the way. Now this is farming.
You asked for it.
Gather my loot. Gather my loot.
Pay for wasting
Again?
my time. Now I'm mad.
Alright, wave 3 ended. And we do it again.
That's
This
it.
was fast as hell.
How pathetic.
Okay, I really, really like this. This is the way to use Lynn. Now this is fast farming.
Let's go.
Give me a moment. Getting a suspected scam call. Hello? Okay. Uh. No, I'm not with Prudential. I'm not with Prudential, so...
The enemies
Okay,
have stopped
well,
attacking for now.
Look, can you just send me the details via email because I'm not available anytime this week right now. I'm very busy, so if you have my email, right, just drop me an email there with the details.
Move it, or else you.
Okay.
Sweet venom going down your throat.
Okay. In that case, I will decline for now because I'm a bit too busy. Maybe check in a few months. Thank you. All right. Okay, bye. I got a call for some insurance related thing. Don't know what they're talking about. Sounded like a scam to me, so whatever. But just in the off chance that it's not, well, no interest right now.
You asked for it.
Okay, back to what I'm doing. Wait, can I actually shoot? Holy crap, I think I can actually shoot through this. Oh, wow. So that means this object doesn't count as an object.
Here,
I can literally see through the defense machine, which means I don't even have to be up there. Okay,
your reward.
this is
Now, do you wanna
interesting.
Continue or go back? Whoa, tons of enemies
Okay, let's test it.
suddenly rushed
If I
out.
just do this here,
Can't delay my research, so I'll just leave them to you.
and my attack speed increases for every second that this is active, I am literally a turret, and I don't have to care about this machine. Okay. Sweet. But there is a limit to my range. There is definitely a limit to my range. I think these barricades block it. I have a longer range if I'm up here, but these physical barricades, they do block it. So ideal location is still on top of the machine. If you don't want to have your shots blocked.
You asked for it.
Yep, because the range is not as much of a bother if I'm up top. Which means that it's a physical item. Any of those physical barricades that will block her. But anything other than that, not even an issue. Love it. Okay, this is perfect.
Now I'm mad.
Going down this throat. Run, deep arrow.
Okay. Holy cow, this is actually going very, very fast. This is genuinely very fast. Okay. I guess I don't have to worry about defense missions anymore. I can just literally just turret up here and start blasting.
Run, deep arrow.
I love how that achievement there was literally called sweating time.
You asked for it.
Sweet venom going down your throat.
But this skill damage is based on her weapon. So getting the weapon fully up to snuff is going to be very, very important. I see. Okay, okay. So the next step for Lynn would be perfecting, once I have her greatsword, at least to use as a stat stick, perfecting this weapon is probably going to be very important. That means I need the right demon wedges. I need the right stuff. Okay.
Sweet venom
Noted.
going down your throat.
Destroy.
Return to the misty sea.
Pay for wasting my time.
Bang, bang, bang. Okay, okay. I see the potential. I see the potential.
That's it. How pathetic.
I just need to make this gun super awesome. And then she will be glorious. Phew. For the first time, she beat Rebecca, but only because she can hit further and hit faster. Okay. No, it is a very nice skill. This will basically change the way that I farm. I can now just get coins so easily. Like, I'm getting coins literally every 5 minutes, essentially. So this will be the last run before I go eat my lunch. But basically, every 5-6 minutes, we're getting coins. And we can just max this out. So, yeah. I have to say, Lynn is a freaking fantastic defense farmer. Because all she has to do is just stand up top, blast everything. It's basically the equivalent of having Freyna here. I like it.
Now I'm mad.
The enemies have stopped attacking for now.
asked for it.
The main thing is that I am using this while trying to maintain my buff. I definitely need more duration so that my buff will last longer. And once I let my buff last long enough, and if I increase my attack speed as well, yeah, this should be good. Yeah, listen, I like my Glay, so since I like Glay, Lynn is right up my alley.
Paid for wasting my time.
She is absolutely sweet.
Whoa! Tons of enemies suddenly rushed out. I can't delay my research, so I'll just leave them to you.
First, blast all the minions, and worry about the big bad Beetleborg over there. Phew. Hell yeah. Now this is gaming. That's exactly what I'm saying. A lot of people don't realize that Duet Night Abyss, if it didn't launch so badly, like TFD, even Warframe probably would have felt the pinch. The only downside, because everybody was excited for what was essentially anime Warframe, the only reason it launched so it had problems is that it really launched horrendously, and I'm talking horrendously. If it didn't launch this badly, it would have been a lot better. But you know, what can you do? The dev team for this game is much smaller than TFD and Warframe, so I think they had a really good solid product, but they didn't understand how important optimization is to people. And because they didn't, well, they screwed themselves over. And once you screw yourself over, people, they may not even try out a game for months. You know, they'll just say, nope, not gonna do it. I've been burned. I'm not going back, you know.
Here, please.
I'm sure they will give it a try, like in the far distant future, but unfortunately that's not right now.
Now, do you want to continue or go back?
But either way, like, I was quite serious when I said this girl is gonna be my main now. There's no reason for any other character to be my main. Like this is gameplay. I can target everybody on the map. Like, I love shooting, so this character that lets me shoot and her damage being based off her gun is also really interesting. So if I improve my gun build, I can use her even better. Like, the skill factor is good as well, but it's the gun damage that really sold it. Got him. Yeah, and that's the unfortunate thing though, because this game did not come out perfect. So many people, because of their biases, because of the YouTubers they choose to follow, who might have a biased opinion and maybe not the best gear, you know, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people skipped over this game simply because they followed bad creators, or they just didn't have an understanding of, you know, minimum hardware specs, things like that. I really feel that they should give it another chance if they could, but, you know, I know that a lot of them won't, and that's the sad thing, because they're the people that are literally going to be missing out on what I feel is a top tier game. Like, the amount of polish in most of the activities, optimization aside, for a mobile game, or rather for a game that's available on mobile and PC, is insane. And that's what I'm saddest about. The fact that I know that people are gonna miss out. I mean, they're screwing themselves over, so at the end of the day, it's their problem, but yeah.
How pathetic. pathetic.
For those of you that are at least watching my stuff, I'm glad you guys won't miss out because this is worth your time. Anyway, that was a damn good session. Thank you to everybody that kept my stream on. I really do appreciate it. All right, it's very, very kind of you to do that. All right, thank you so much. You guys have been a wonderful, wonderful audience. And I look forward to showcasing more Duet Night Abyss. The next thing that we will need to do after all this is cleared and finishes construction, which will be on my next session. All right, I will go and construct the Pyro Thirst. That's our big next step. Of course, we'll need plenty of gold for it, but we're also going to focus on upgrading Lynn's build and Lynn's gun build, because the gun is the main thing right now. Once I can solidify this build and make it one of the top tier builds, oh yeah, we are going to be freaking ready. So look forward to that next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have had a fantastic time with me today, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Don't do anything too weird while I'm gone. And I'll see you tonight for TFT. All right? Catch you then, and catch you on Harris. See you later.